Hello, crazy stuff. Tony gives Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay. All right. I have a confession to make. I'm not sure if you heard this in the last one before it started getting all fudged up. I don't know when it started getting all fudged up, particularly, but I know that it did get messed up. I don't know how or why, but what or whatnot, but still. Oh, hello, other person. Uh, but I do have a confession to make. The first time reading this episode, I was like, oh, I've never seen Tony that's mad before. It's crazy, you know, like a sane person, like a normal person. But for the Marionetta recap I reread all the episodes, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of found him hot the second time around when reading these episodes. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he looked hot in the clown suit. I don't know why. I don't know how. But he did it. I can't wait. Oh, what's another outfit? His This one, I also thought he looked really good in. Alright. I thought he was giving, like, he looked like he was in one of those, like, detective scenes that was, like, strangely seductive. Like, for example, like, I've been working on this case for days. When Miss Walker walked in, her heels clacked on the floor. Detective? Yes. Any luck with finding her? Miss Walker leaned over, her hands on my shoulders. No, sadly. Fix that. You know, like one of those scenes. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. I don't know why. I also heard someone in the Marionetta Discord server say that he looked like a tired father, which is basically what he is. I don't know what it was about this outfit, but I really did like it. It's very minimalistic, but it is nice. And this is also another scene where a character is being honest, and that's represented by their clothing or lack of. This is probably the most honest we see Tony throughout the entire comic. If I'm gonna be honest, I think this is probably the most honest we see him. When he's telling Julia about how stressed and like how exhausted he is. Yeah, when I read this episode, I literally screamed. I'm not gonna lie. I think I screamed for this episode. I knew one of these episodes I screamed and I was losing my absolute. I think it was this one. Because, you know, low-key Knife Master vibes. Uh, I think this is, no, we have 2 more outfits left. Alright. Crazy stuff, which one do you want to see first? Do you want to see, his new Ringmaster outfit or the flashback outfit? His other flashback outfit. Because I have a lot to say about both of them. Okay. Flashback outfit. While we only see side profile, I love this one. I There's not enough words in the dictionary to describe how much I like this one. It's simplistic, but it's really flippin' nice. I love the waistcoat. I like the pants, and now I'm realizing that Tony has had that same damn pair of pants for literal centuries. Um, my boy's pants are crying for help. They've been worn for flippin' decades. Holy shit. How old are those pants? Scratch how old Tony is. How old are those pants specifically? Because we see him in this flashback, and we know that Sahin is at least 50 years old. And this is when he was a kid. Like 14 to 15. So like how old are those goddamn pants? But either way, back onto the outfit. I don't know what it is about waistcoats. I flippin' love them. Okay, I'm not sure if I want to wear a waistcoat more, or if I want my future partner to wear it more. I don't know why. I fucking love waistcoats. All right, and while I'm on this rant about waistcoats, where did that picture of Kunikita go? I was gonna show. Stop. Why was I thinking Tony as a flashback Mary? I, I I don't know who that is. Is that a character from Hooky? I've only read a little bit of Hooky. This is from the flashback where we see little Sahin. One moment, let me go grab. It it's Jeremy. It's a Jeremy Christian's name. I don't know who that is. Okay. Yeah, but this is Kaneki. This is the guy I was talking about. I don't have a full body view of his outfit, sadly, but just know that he's wearing a yellow waistcoat. You know, he's wearing a nice little suit, and it reminds me of what Tony's wearing here. Yeah, I like this outfit. I think it's cute. I think it's nice. Alrighty. This is the Tony outfit I really wanted to talk about. Because I hate how it looks full body. And it's just because of the pants. Because when I look at it like this, I'm like, ew, I don't like it. He looks like a raccoon. He's stealing Carl's drip, and I didn't like it. He looks like an emo raccoon with little like splotches on his sides. But then you look at the fit from like torso up, and it looks nice. So I'm like 99% sure that it's literally just the pants that I don't like. I don't know why. I just think the fact that the a raccoon that got ran over. Why he got the raccoon got the fudge. That caught me so off guard. One moment. There's an animal that my mom really loves. It's armadillos. Yeah. this raccoon got the armadillo treatment. If you don't know what I'm talking about, armadillos over here in Texas are known for for getting ran over. And me and my dad would mess with my mom a lot about how her favorite animal would get run over a lot. And it just reminded me of that. But either way, I think the reason I dislike the full body is because it's too samey. Like the pants need to be a different color, because when you're looking at it, you see the top of the base of the waistcoat, it's white, and it's basically the same color as the pants and the shoes. And now that I'm looking at it like that, it's low-key giving Power Ranger. Like, I'm looking at his shoes, it's kind of giving Power Ranger, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. And next up, my least favorite Tony outfit out of all of them. And I almost forgot about this one. Tony used to not have drip, I'm not gonna lie to you. Tony is the most dripless person in all of Marionetta. But I think it's mainly because of the fact that everyone else just... Everyone else in Marionetta has set such a high standard for outfits that Tony just looks like... that Tony just looks worse in comparison. Like, a lot of his outfits are like, it's okay, or like, oh, that's kind of ugly. But like, I haven't really seen anyone talking about like, oh my gosh, this outfit's like, oh, this outfit's like my favorite outfit out of all of them. Like, no one's saying that about Tony's outfits. Let's keep it a buck. We can acknowledge that it looks good with Tony, but like, no one's saying that Tony's outfits are the best. And back on topic with this one. He looks like a candy wrapper. He looks like a candy wrapper mixed with a worm. It's this one. I don't know why. It's just... And also, Tony's old ass shirt. Alright, next we're doing Reina and Camille. First Reina because she's the first one on here. Dora. I don't need to say much about this one. It's jaw-dropping, it's gorgeous, it's... What's the word? What's the word for it? There's a specific vibe that it's giving, that it's like... I don't know the word for the specific vibe, but I do know that it is... I don't want to say funeral home, because it's not funeral home. You know what it's reminding me of, now that I'm looking at it? For some reason, it reminds me of Corpse Bride. Yeah, it gives almost like a Corpse Bride vibe. I don't know why. But I really like this one. I'm not one for long dresses, but I really do like this one. Reina's original dress. It's fine. It's nice. It's very dramatic. It's very much... This set the base of what her style would be. And it's nice. It's nothing too spectacular, but it is classy, it's nice, and it's Reina. Her nightgown. kind of giving butterfly. Okay. Now I've drawn Reina in this outfit. It's really hard to draw, but oh boy is it flippin' beautiful. It is absolutely gorgeous. This is a better view of it. Less detail, but better view of the full dress. I love the little vest over it with the belt. It's really nice. Really nice. And again, we see that theme with characters being more honest and not represented in their clothes. Again, another beautiful dress from Reina. I really like the color. I think this color really suits her. Black's always a good accent color for most people. No, I'm not about this. Yeah. This is kind of spin-off of the first dress I showed of hers. This one's definitely giving a little bit more of medieval housewife vibe, like Renaissance era. But I think it's mainly because of like the way that it's ruffled and like the little like strap for where like on her cuff where it ruffles. I think that's mainly because of that. This dress, same thing with her nightgown. I love the off the shoulder look for Reina. I'm not gonna lie, off the shoulders with Reina is really nice. I feel like that's like all of all of my favorite dresses of hers are either like off the shoulder or sleeveless. It's just something I really like from her outfits. Alright. This one she kinda looks like she's about to go to school. I wish I could zoom in and zoom out. Yeah, this one's definitely like more of like a school teacher outfit. She's about to teach a bunch of kindergartners how to put up their ABC, how to spell up, how to sing their ABCs. And it's nice for a school teacher outfit. But overall, it's not one of my favorite dresses of Reina's. This, on the other hand, I would wear this. I would love to wear this. The stripes look really nice on her, along with like the trim. This one, I don't like the skirt, but I like the top. Yeah. I don't like the skirt, but I like the top. And I also have to recognize that this is another moment where a character is being honest. And that's represented in their clothing. Because this was a very honest scene for Reina. Where she's telling Zaheen about how bad his history is with non-Akons. And how that last time he taught a human seals, things ended up really badly. And we also get hints about what about their fallout between Saheen and Tony with this one. So yeah. This one's another school teacher look, or like a student look from Reina. It's nice. It's kind of giving Little Bo Peep, and I think it's cute. This one's a simple look. It kind of looks like a nightgown, or like um, a medieval ghost type look. Yeah. That's really all I have to say about it. It honestly, I don't know why, but while I'm looking at this, like the poem Lenore, I'm just hearing like Lenore in the back of my head. Um, Lenore by Edgar Allan Poe. I'm not sure if any of you have read it, but yeah. I like that poem. I can't really remember it right now, but I do remember liking it. I read it late one night because I was gonna do something, and instead I read Edgar Allan Poe. So, yeah. Edgar Allan Poe really came in clutch there, so I'm better now. I'm better. I'm good.
Hey, so, I want to toilet down home again?
After I'm done, do you want to join me?
What are you doing?
Talking about Marionette outfits.
Okay.
Alright, Miguel's joining us now. Say hello, Miguel.
Hello.
What do you think about this one? We've already gone through a lot of them, but what do you think about this one?
Not bad, but that looks like a wedding dress. Just a little.
You're not wrong.
Right?
I said you're not wrong.
Okay.
Uh, Another gorgeous look for Reina. Gold is really looks nice on her. The flowers, the little like petal sleeves almost. It's very elegant, very very nice. Almost has like a wedding dress shape to it. And it is really, really nice. Almost like fairycore. Is that the right word? Fairycore?
Hello.
This dress is also nice. I only have this view of it, but I do kind of know what the bottom looks like because it's after she takes off mostly like the excess of this outfit for her one act. It's giving like almost like Medusa vibes. Very like very what's the word? Greek mythology-esque. And absolutely like gorgeous. I like the cape. I love the eye on the back. The jewelry really complements her nicely. her going out for ice cream that one episode. The dress doesn't really match the hat and like her accessories. I feel like if like her accessory, if the dress matched the accessories a little bit more, I would like it a little bit more. I do like the outfit, but it's just like a part of me still wishes that the dress was white with like with accents of a different color rather than just like pure blue with accents of white, you know. We only have a back view of this one, but again, another elegant look.
And then a robe.
Yeah, you want to comment on this?
It reminds me of something, but I don't exactly remember what.
Sword in the Stone. It's kind of giving that one wizard vibes. The guy from the wizard from the Sword in the Stone. It's kind of giving that.
Those just have that like they'll pleat the sleeve, or that end of the sleeve is super long.
Hmm. We don't get a full view of this one, but from what we see, it's an idea. I get the idea that Camille was going for, but at the end of the day, I'm glad that's not what the end of it, what she went with.
That's just looking like a devil or like a demon.
That's the point. Red is really Raina's color here. It brings out a lot of her. It makes her pop more. And while this one isn't my favorite out of the three that is shown in this scene, it is definitely really nice. Speaking of my favorite out of the scene, this reminds me of the main girl from Hookie. Like when she gets aged up. This outfit right here reminds me of that. I like the fishnets. I love the long dress with a slit in it. The cape, really nice, giving kind of like Raven vibes. I wish I could see the accessories, but I can't in this picture. And I think that's it for Raina's outfits, at least the ones that I got. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because we still have this one.
No, that's going for Princess Fives to me.
Yeah. Danny, I forgot how to spell her name. Damn it. Oh. Raina's? Yeah, I forgot how to spell her name a lot, I'm not gonna lie, mate.
We don't spell the names, we just say it.
No, I spell it sometimes. Just have to go back from the comic to where I'm spelling it sometimes. Comic or wiki. I freaking love wiki pages. Because there's like... I mainly use it for like reference photos when I'm not using Pinterest. But like I really do like the wiki. I really do like wiki pages. Marionetta's wiki kind of sucks, I'm not gonna lie. Its fandom wiki is not really good. They couldn't even get the color of Tony's pants right. But like the school bus, not wrong thing. But like the Bungo Stray Dogs wiki or like the Toilet Bon Hanakun wiki are really fun to read for me. I don't know why. Just enjoy it. But yeah, definitely princess vibes. She's stuck in the castle and she's waiting for her knight Ethan to come. This one's also nice, princess vibes as well.
So basically, I was right on the one we were just on.
Mhm. Well, there's not really right or wrong. This is kind of just like commentary on the outfits. We can't really see this outfit because Seheen's face is in the way, sadly.
And that theoretically should be the end.
No, we still have Camille.
Oh. Like the end of Hun.
Speaking of should be the end, I forgot about the two, um, what's the word? Swim outfits. Tony's swim outfit, I like it. It slays kind of. It kind of slays. It looks like a swimsuit from like the 80s, kind of. Like you got the short red shorts and you got the
The pant, the shirt with
the unbuttoned shirt. It's really nice. And then I didn't mention Dottie in the last one. Her bathing suit's nice.
She's like,
But I wish that Miss Miriam went for like a strawberry theme with hers.
and taking off. She's like,
What are you talking about?
because she's just sitting back there.
Patlin.
Okay.
Oh, 4 new people. All right, we're down to our last character,
And that is
Camille.
What's so funny?
Mate, you're the one that left. Starting with my least favorite look from her, because it was the first one I clicked on. She low-key looks like an Oompa Loompa in this. It doesn't really fit her form well. The colors don't really go well with hers. But yeah, other than that, it's kind of cotton candy. I'm sure
If that was cotton candy, I couldn't believe that. If that was cotton candy.
Kinda good for me. Something. Gumdrop candy pop. Alright, her little kindergarten outfit. It's cute. Not much for me to say about it, really. I'm trying to get through all the ones I can go through quickly. Wait, now that I'm looking at this one, I'm realizing that it's the same outfit as... I have the same outfit twice. This one. This one is really cute. I like it. It's really, like, frilly and...
Wait, what's her kindergarten shot?
It's kind of like the Oompa Loompa outfit, but
No,
yellow.
kindergarten.
Yeah, I know. Right here.
Okay, I thought like, are they both the same thing? Cause now like, nope.
Okay. Now Camille, I like a lot of her outfits. This one being one of them. I love the stitching pattern. I love the top. Her boots go well with everything. This one as well. The ruffled sleeves, the undershirt. It's very cute. It's kind of giving like a churchy vibe. This one, no. Camille's original outfit. You still get sparks of her in it with like the different color of her tie and the fact that she had a flower in her hair. But overall, it's my least favorite.
flower in the hair.
Yeah, it's one of my least favorite outfits from hers. Now this one.
Who knows what's going on here?
I actually really like this one. It's like my tongue's not tonguing again. Day of the Dead. I can't. My tongue's not tonguing.
Day of the Dead, you mean?
Yeah, the Spanish way of saying it. Dia de los Muertos.
And that's what it says?
Yeah. I've been talking for about an hour. almost an hour actually. Yeah, I know. I did 2 streams.
Ew.
This one's cute, like the skirt. I really want to talk about this one though, because I would absolutely wear this outfit.
That kind of looks like a vacation set.
Yeah, I'd absolutely wear this outfit if all the boys I talked to didn't think I was a lesbian already, because this is probably the most lesbian Camille has looked. Alright, I would wear this if people wouldn't call me a lesbian, and yeah. Yeah. Like I love my fellow gays, you know, fellow my people in the LGBTQ, but the thing is I don't need more.
Them thinking more of you are lesbian.
Yeah, I don't want anyone,
Thinking you're lesbian.
Every dude I talk to at the homeschool group already thinks that, but like
Don't want more.
there's this guy at the homeschool group that came out as bi, and he's very openly gay. Alright, he acts very gay, and he has told me that he gets bullied to high heaven because of that, and I just don't want to risk that type of thing, and also considering that my parents aren't really supportive of that type of stuff, so I don't want to have to deal with the backlash of that. I remember I was gonna come out to my dad, and I backed out at the last minute, only to find out later on that
He found out.
no, Dad probably found out, but he's not saying anything. But I learned later on because he made me break up with my boyfriend at the time. Miguel, I swear if you snitch. Yeah, he made me break up with my boyfriend at the time because he was trans and a liberal. And that's when I learned what he really felt about that type of stuff. I always thought that my dad would love me regardless of regardless of who I was attracted to, but that moment really changed it for me. Of me realizing, oh, I can't tell him. I really can't do that. Or else I would suffer even worse consequences, which is the same reason I didn't say that he was my boyfriend. That my boyfriend was my boyfriend to my dad, because I was afraid of losing even more shit. Cause at that point, before all that nonsense went down, I was building a very firm and stable life. I was finally feeling like I fit in, and I had friends and a nice, and like a sense of community, and then it all came crashing down, and I have been trying to pick up the pieces, and I've gone down some paths that are not necessarily good, and I have developed some addictions in a way that, while on paper aren't understandable, is still difficult for me. Either way, let's change the topic. Back on outfits. I'm sorry for venting. I feel like with this series, you've really gotten to know a lot about me. In a way, I'm sorry. Either way, this outfit. I love the flowers in her hair, the little like puffs on her arms. I'm not really sure how I feel about that, but the overall dress, I like the idea of it. I like the idea of it being like stitchy pattern, but I don't really care for like how, Miguel, please don't do that. How it was not put together. That's not the word. It's really nice, but it's not one of my favorites. If that makes any sense. I'm sorry. I'm trying to speed run this one. I'm trying to speed run the rest of these outfits because I don't want to.
Be on here more
And
for hour.
no, I don't wanna spill any more than I already have. Um, her swimsuit, it's nice. I like the ruffles, and yellow is definitely her color, along with flowers tends to be her theme. I think it's really nice. This one, on the other hand, while I get the vibe is kind of like supposed to be like fairy and stuff, and she kind of looks like she's going to Coachella. Coachella? Is it Coachella? Yeah, I think it's Coachella. Yeah, she looks like she's going to Coachella. I don't really care for it all that much. I think it's just kind of ugly. Make out.
I did not see that coming.
What, do you like it?
A little.
You
I can tell it's going for fairy.
you can be honest. If you like it, I'm not
That
gonna.
would be something I prefer you never wear. That I prefer you. I would prefer never ever see you wearing that.
How come? What was that?
It would not match you. And I don't think I'll recognize you.
That's fair. That's fair. Another one of her outfits with the little pattern thing. Now that I'm looking at it, a lot of her dresses have that little like
Pattern.
yeah.
And most of them have something to do with flowers or fairies.
Do I sense another character analyzation? Okay, so Camille has never truly fit in, and we can kind of see that in, and maybe that's a representation of what she wears is a representation of that, since this little like pattern right here where it's kind of like pieces of fabric put in, stitched together, put on top of each other, overlapping. That could be a representation of how she's never truly fit in. But at the same time, it's still cohesive, and it's still beautiful, and it holds this almost whimsy that she has. That same type of whimsy that she has. And also, it's still cohesive at the same time, just like her. So while it doesn't fit in, it's unique and beautiful in the same way that Camille is, I guess you could say. I think I was grasping at straws towards the end.
Who knows what's going on there?
Oh, we read this episode together.
Well, I don't remember.
The one where Tony gets punched?
Mm-mm.
Did I not read that episode with you?
I don't think so.
Oh. Okay.
Was it somewhere in 50 episodes?
Huh?
Was it somewhere in 50 episodes?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. This one is it's fine. It's not really anything special. Her nightgown, yeah, nothing really special. This one right here, I saw this at a thrift store. I got so excited.
And then you were like,
Yeah. I love this one so much. I love the sleeves. I love the jewelry. I love
and that's a flower pause.
I love the whole outfit. I would wear it if I was not afraid uh of I mm, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to end this early because my dad's asking me to do stuff. See you guys later. Goodbye. I hope you have a fantastic day. And, yeah. See ya.